Hello again. In this session I'm going to be talking about our anti-aging plan, how you can understand what makes us age and what you can do to help to slow down the process. We can't stop our body's aging, but we can slow the process down. Our genes are actually only responsible for about 25% of the aging process. And if we look specifically at our skin, it's actually replaced every 20 days. So that's within 3 weeks, you've got a fresh new skin. And the condition of your skin, but also your internal organs and all of your body, is affected by the food that you eat, what you drink, the external environment, the cosmetics that you put on your skin, the chemicals that enter the body either externally through the skin surface or things that we take internally. So we're mainly concerned with oxidants or free radicals, which are produced during the combustion process. And it's these that cause aging. They damage our cells and our DNA. So how do we get exposed to combustion? It might be through viruses or bacteria that come into our body, burnt or browned food, smoking, exhaust fumes, pollution, even sunburn creates combustion. And it's also a side effect of normal energy metabolism. But all of this combustion creates what we call free radicals, the oxidants. And if they're not dealt with by the body, they will damage the cells, and that causes cancer, arterial disease, inflammation, and aging. And so we need antioxidants in order to disarm these free radicals and to protect our bodies from their effects. Our key antioxidants are vitamins A, C, and E, bioflavonoids, anthocyanidins, and many more. And we'll talk in a moment about how you can increase your antioxidant intake. We can think of free radicals as being the silent killers. We are completely unaware of them and what happens in our body. They are the byproducts of normal cellular function. So every cell, when it needs to produce energy, burns food. And so the free radical is that side effect of that burning of food. And where we've got too many free radicals in the body, it can create a whole cascade of changes which lead to heart disease, cancer, degenerative diseases, and aging. But energy production in the body isn't the only source of free radicals. Smoking, fumes, car exhausts, pollution that's in the atmosphere, water pollution, that's hormones and drugs which are prevalent in our drinking water nowadays, fried foods, burnt foods, barbecue foods, deep frying, all create free radicals. And the pesticides, the chemicals, the preservatives that are in our food. And the chemicals that you find in cosmetics and soap, shampoo, moisturizers, there's some quite nasty chemicals in there. For instance, one of them, sodium lauryl sulfate, is used to degrease garage floors. But because it's a cheap foaming agent, it's used by shampoo and soap and shower gel manufacturers. Passive smoking, active smoking create free radicals. And also high intensity exercise. So that's literally causes your body to burn up lots and lots of energy in order to provide the fuel, the energy that you need to perform at high intensity. And of course stress. We know that that creates a lot of negative effects in the body, and free radical production is just one of them. So to avoid stressing your body and giving it too much to do, it's really important to limit your exposure to free radicals. First of all, don't smoke. Avoid processed packaged foods. If you can, buy organic vegetables and fruit, or preferably even grow your own. Use a good quality water filter. Some jug filters are okay, but ideally get one that's plumbed in and filters the water actually at source as it comes into your home. Take steps to manage your stress. Practice relaxation techniques. And don't ever barbecue food. Never fry at high temperatures. And avoid the sodium lauryl sulfate that's commonly found in so many toiletries. Your body is already geared up to deal with toxic substances and free radicals. And the process by which it does that is called methylation. And what happens is that your body takes a toxic substance, it changes it so it's detoxified, and it can then be excreted from the body. And your body needs B vitamins to control methylation. That helps to protect your DNA so that you build healthy new cells. And this diagram shows us that, for instance, protein-rich foods contain an amino acid called methionine, and that converts to homocysteine in the body. Now, excess levels of homocysteine are toxic. They damage the lining of the arteries. And where that happens, your body uses cholesterol to literally patch up the holes, and it protects the arteries. It helps to keep the integrity of the artery wall. But unfortunately, it creates scarring, and that can lead to fatal blockages. So if your body is unable to detoxify these toxic substances, it can lead to heart disease, to stroke, to neural tube defects, Alzheimer's, cancers, and impaired DNA repair. So if you've got poor methylation, your body's levels of homocysteine will be raised, and that's actually a really key marker to show us how well your body is detoxifying. So as you can see from this diagram, methionine from your diet gets converted to homocysteine, and we know that's bad, we know it's damaging. And your body goes through a complex series of chemical changes which need B vitamins and zinc, trimethylglycine, and it can go one of two ways. It can convert the homocysteine into glutathione, which is a master detoxifier and really supports your immune system. Your body does produce its own glutathione, but if you are eating a really poor diet, if you've got a lot of pollutions, toxins, medications, stress, trauma, they can all deplete your body's reserves of glutathione. And the other way that your body can work is to go through a chemical process of converting the homocysteine into SAMe. Again, that supports the immune system, but it also helps to support your cell membranes, and it helps to produce or break down brain chemicals such as serotonin, melatonin, and dopamine, and it works with the vitamins B12 and folate. If you're deficient in either of those, it can reduce the levels of SAMe in your body. So you'll see that homocysteine can be converted and actually made really useful to your body, but it needs these nutrients in which to do it. Prolonged stress is another factor in premature aging. It depletes levels of the adrenal hormone DHEA. Now, DHEA is an adrenal steroid hormone, and it's made by the adrenal glands, and it's then converted to androgens, estrogens, and other hormones. And it's these hormones that regulate our fat and our mineral metabolism, our sexual and reproductive function, our energy levels. DHEA levels increase until our mid to late 20s, and then they gradually will start to decline. But they will also decrease where you may be using medications such as insulin or corticosteroids. So where your DHEA levels are reduced or compromised, it increases the risk of you having Alzheimer's, cancer, heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and accelerates aging in general. So let's think about how you're going to turn back the clock and prevent premature aging. First of all, you need plenty of the essential fats, the omega-3s, in your diet, and they're the ones that are found in oily fish, nuts and seeds, and they help to keep the cell membrane soft and smooth and permeable. And what that means is that nutrients can get into the cell easily and toxic waste products can get out. Whole grains such as wholemeal bread, brown rice are really important because they provide the body with the B vitamins, which are essential for the conversion of homocysteine into SAMe and glutathione. It would be useful for you to think about getting more raw food into your diet, so more salad vegetables, raw vegetables. When you cook food, particularly when it's boiled or microwaved, it destroys the enzymes, the minerals and the vitamins that are naturally present in the food, and that can create free radicals. Make sure that you're getting plenty of water, so 6 to 8 glasses of water a day. And just a handy thing to do to demonstrate what water does, if you fill a balloon with water, it's really firm to the touch and it shrivels when it's not full. And that is what happens to our cells when they get dehydrated. Did you know that regular exercise can add 7 years to your life? That's according to Drs. Rose and Cohen. So every day think about doing some stretching. Yoga is brilliant for that. Aerobic exercise, so getting out for a brisk walk, going and playing tennis or swimming, that really helps to reduce cholesterol. It helps to lower your blood pressure, your pulse rate, and it promotes much better blood circulation and, of course, mental function. And then resistant exercise, which builds up your muscle strength. And that can be working with weights, with resistance bands, with a Swiss ball, doing Pilates. And that helps to promote better bone health by increasing your bone density. And that helps to keep your skeleton strong, helps to keep your posture upright too. You might want to think about taking some anti-aging supplements. A really good multivitamin, 1,000 milligrams of omega-3s. MSM is really useful for the skin, for nails, hair, and it can be helpful if you have arthritis or allergies. The best antioxidant supplements: vitamin C, coenzyme Q10, alpha-lipoic acid, pycnogenol, which comes from grape seeds or pine bark, or glutathione. And antioxidant creams that you can put on your skin. Look for ones with high levels of vitamin A, C and E, which can be readily absorbed into the skin and nourish the cells. And of course we've got some anti-aging superfoods. You know, one of my favourites is avocado. It's such a great source of protein and vitamin E, of omega-3s, but it also contains glutathione, which helps to neutralise the destructive fats and to lower cholesterols. All your red berries are fantastic, so that's blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, blackberries. They're very high in antioxidants and vitamin C. Oranges, good source of antioxidants and carotenoids, flavonoids, vitamin C. Grapefruit contains a fibre that helps to reduce cholesterol. And red and purple grapes are a good source of bioflavonoids and resveratrol. When we're looking at vegetables, our king of vegetables is broccoli. Again, a good source of vitamin C and beta-carotene, quercetin, glutathione, lutein, chromium, and it helps to get rid of the harmful estrogens. Cabbage helps to cut your risk of colon cancer. Carrots, red and yellow onions are all excellent sources of the glutathiones and the anti-cancer and anti-aging vitamins and minerals. And garlic is excellent for boosting your immunity. It's a great antiviral, antibacterial agent. It helps to reduce cholesterol levels. It's an anticoagulant in the bloodstream. And ginger, almond, Brazil nuts, pumpkin seeds, great source of zinc, a good source again of the omega-3s, and they can help to heal wounds and burns and help to prevent stretch marks. So just think about introducing